Hey guys, my name is Vili, and this is my friend Ethan. We're here to do an unboxing of this massive game called Gloomhaven. Um, we're just to check it out. Just got it today for my birthday. My awesome friends pitched in together and got me this amazing box, this amazing game. So I was looking at playing this for a while, just never got a chance to actually pick it up itself. This game actually came out in 2017, and so it's been out for a little while now. And but still, even then, it's held up, and a lot of people um, said good things about it. So looking forward to opening it up and seeing what's inside. But first thing, I do want to mention this box is massive. Just to kind of, I mean, it's super massive, super heavy, and it's just understatement. It's so heavy, which is not typical for me to do this, but I wanted to weigh it on this video here just to kind of show you guys how much this weighs, how heavy this is. So here I have a scale, and so I'm gonna turn on the scale real quick, and then Ethan's gotta throw it on a scale real quick for us to just kind of show you guys how heavy this is. Also, for those of you who can't see, it is 20 pounds. So 20 pounds, that is massive for a board game to to just have that much weight. So kind of nuts. Let me turn this off here real quick and get the scale out of the way. But yes, so super massive. But it goes to show how much these guys put into the game. So it's really awesome. In terms of the box art, we'll show this off here real quick. So I'm gonna turn off some of the overlays to kind of show you guys how much weight this box has. So let's see here. So, okay, see if we can lift it up here just to kind of show you like the size of the box. Kind of big, kind of heavy. Oh wow, nice. So have you played it yet, Uber? Yeah, no, it's super stoked, super excited. I think it'll be cool. One thing. So okay, yeah, no, and I heard the rule set's not too crazy. Um, moving forward, this game is made for 1 to 4 players, and I'm just reading this off the side of the box. It's 1 to 4 players. It's set for 30 minutes per player, so that's the average. Um, and the age is 14 plus. Another interesting thing with this is, the ratings on BoardGameGeek.com has really good ratings on it. It's scoring at an 8.9, so that's pretty solid score. And the complexity rating, it's almost at a 4 out of 5. So complexity ratings a little bit on the higher side. So for those of you who are not familiar with these kind of games, I would recommend taking the time to read it if you're interested, or trying a few other games out there that could be easier. But for the ones that really enjoy board games and whatnot, this is a really good solid buy. And for it to be an 8.9 rating, that's really crazy. And so okay, so it looks like you have to teach somebody else. Yeah, that's I have to teach myself, so I'm right there with you, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. So well, anyways, let's go ahead and jump straight into this and start unboxing it. So I'm gonna use a little knife here, but safety first. Cut away from me if possible, and see if I'll be careful here. And so the package is very well made, I would say. Okay, so and so I've got the cut here. So what I want to also do is turn the back just to kind of show you guys kind of some of the information here that's on the back, um, as you can see. So pretty pretty awesome stuff out of the way, and so that way you don't have to hold it the whole time. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of stuff comes on the back of it already. So we'll go ahead and lay it on the ground here, and we will just lift it up. So go ahead and lift it up here and get the seal going. And so we're going to take a look at a lot of the components in here and lay them out on the camera right here, just to kind of show you guys what's going on. So, you know, like I said, I will say, box, the artwork on this is pretty amazing, very high quality. And as you can see, the box, this is a massive box. You know, in camera it's really hard to kind of really show it off, but you know, really big game. See, so first things first, you guys can't really fully see it, but we have the rulebook. So this is the core rulebook, or the main rulebook for the game, and there's a lot of information here on the back. Go ahead and show you guys what it comes with here. So you got awesome rulebook. I'll flip to the back, and there's a lot of information here on the back that I'm assuming pertains to the actual game itself. So let's see here. Let's take a look real quick. So the rulebook itself is 51 pages. 51 page rulebook. So massive rulebook. There's a lot. I'm sure there's a lot to dig through. So that's one thing to look at. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to lay the rulebook down, and as we collect more stuff, we're going to lay more stuff down. So let's see here. What is this? It is a spiral bound book. Oh no, and it's okay. So it looks like these are, I think these are just the scenarios that we have to go through. So it looks like this book is just various scenarios within Gloomhaven. So I will say, let's see here, we got some paper bending. Oh, looks like some of the edging is bent. So let me fix this real. Oh, looks like it's a manufacturing little issues. I don't know if you guys can see right here. See, it's cut from the top, so not a big deal. Not a deal breaker. It still looks fine. I just gotta be careful. Okay, so it looks like these two pages are stuck, and I'm gonna have to cut just to separate them real quick. So manufacturing process that just one of those things. Not a big deal. So okay, back to where we're at. So scenarios. So this book shows you some of the various scenarios that I believe that we can play, and as you can see, there's a lot. You know, there's a lot of big major scenarios in this game. Seems really cool stuff. So looks like these developers thought very thorough throughout, and they're gonna do a lot more. So let's take a look at the next thing. So this next book is called The Town Records. Oh, okay. So inside the first page is a handy reference included components. So actually, yeah, that's great. That is correct. So this gives a list of the components and really talks about, you know, what everything is and what comes with, and it kind of gives a breakdown. So thanks, Cooper. That's really awesome. I don't know that. So this looks like it's a sealed book, and it says The Town Records. So I'm not really sure what this means yet. But that's a sealed book, so that's probably something for the future. So we'll have to here. And so yeah, so that'll be pretty interesting. So first things first. So what is this? It looks like this is one of the boards. So and this is one of the massive. Looks like a map of the whole board. So this is probably another big part of the game. It's probably too big for us to. Yeah. So you just have to hold it a little bit here, and so kind of too big to place down here in the map section. So go ahead and pull it up and take a look at the next thing here. And so cool thing. So it looks like, oh man, so stickers, lots and lots of stickers. So pages. So we have a lot of stickers set up here, and I'm assuming these will go to other parts of the game, and we will play this, but not tonight. This is really just unboxing to just kind of show it off because I got it tonight for my birthday, so super excited to check it out, and just really wanted to really get into it and look at it. But for me, generally, before I play, I like to read through the rules thoroughly just to kind of get an understanding before I really jump into it. So it looks like more and more stickers. So lots of stuff. And what's the next thing here? Looks like, so we have some cards or some tokens. So look, all these are punchable. So when that means is these cards pop out, and it's a pretty thick board. So it's cardboard and printed on both sides. So these things will be popped out here later, and so that's, I'll be doing that later myself. And so there's sheets and sheets. So look, this looks like it's part of the maps too, and you guys can't really tell, but they have like little notches in the map, so that way they can kind of connect between itself and other maps. So looks like these are obviously part of the scenarios that we saw earlier from the book, from the scenario book. So oh well, mid-July, that's not too far. That's not a problem at all. My birthday was earlier this week, so this is more of like a late birthday gift from our friends. But Ethan here, he's got to just fan through and show off all the cards, and on both sides here, and so it looks like all the characters and placemats, whatnot are really on cards, and I can see why this is so heavy, because it's really cardboard. I mean, this is where a lot of the weight is, and so it's very impressive, and we're still digging through them. So it's one after another. I don't know how many we've come through, but looks like a non-stop sheets of card, and all the cards are labeled. So it looks like this one is number 13. So we've shown you guys 13 cards so far, and they're just labeled in the bottom corner to show what's what. So we're just gonna keep flipping through, and so that means there's a lot of customization within this game, and I can see why. Yeah, I can see why now why it's so heavy. So it's pretty intense actually. It's a lot of stuff to take in. Hopefully, because we don't know yet, I haven't gotten to the bottom of the box, but hopefully they have dividers built into this box to kind of show you, what comes in it, and we can sort this all out, because this is going to be a pain in the butt to put it away. So let's take a look at some of these things here. So it looks like we got some interesting little envelopes, and actually these are sealed. These are sealed envelopes um, with a little sticker on the back. So just to kind of show you guys, so not quite sure what these are for, but obviously I'm sure it'll make a lot more sense as we're playing. So, and looks like it's an A and X, and looks like this is a B. The B is slightly bigger than the A and X, so put them beside each other just to kind of show you guys the scale of them. Looks like we get a cool, nifty party sheet. So the party sheet really show up too well. There it is on there. So this party sheet looks like, for us to create our rosters, and probably something that we'll have to make copies of, and hopefully they'll have something online to be able to download for us to print on regular paper. And this is enhancement stickers. So this is a sticker sheet full of a lot of like little enhancements, I guess. And I'm assuming that these go as part of the party stickers and whatnot. So that's that. And okay, so this looks like a translation of I guess the alphabet of the game for Gloomhaven. So it looks like Gloomhaven has its own language, and so it looks like we're getting to the next part where we have a lot of foam, and it looks like we can see some separation. So here, Ethan, let's tilt this up real quick just to kind of show them what. Let's just see if we can show them on the camera without dropping everything. So it looks like there's a lot more cards and stuff here at the bottom, and so we'll be able to separate through this. So let's grab this out of the way, and we can slide this underneath the camera, because man, this is a lot of stuff to go through. So right here, this front piece, you guys can't really see it yet, but once we get some room, I'm gonna be able to show you. These are like little cases, little envelopes. I'm not really sure what's in them exactly, but I'll open one just to kind of look in here. And so this is like the second one, the front that I opened up. And so let's slide this here, see if we can show you guys what's in there. Perfect. Okay, so I slide this from here, and kind of gives you guys an idea what's in here. So looks like a pack of some kind of cards. So this is a picture of 2 swords, and on the back there's a number that says +0. So that's what this package is. So I'll leave this right here. What else is in here? So some more punch-out tokens. Those look like sprockets or wheels of some sort. And actually, so these, I believe these are classes. So this one's called the Tinkerer. So the Tinkerer cards, so don't open past the 6th row. Okay, I won't do that. So these are the Tinker cards. So I'm assuming these are all the character classes that you can use or do. And there's stuff in the back. So looks like there's like abilities for the classes. So there's that. And how do I know it's a Tinkerer? Because there's a Tinkerer card to kind of show you guys, and there's a lot of stats and everything on the card. So looks like it's a very thought out section. So it's over here, and at least looks like another data sheet for the Tinker itself. So the information on here is really just related to the Tinkerer. So hopefully you guys can kind of see that. Actually, probably not too well. So actually, see, you can kind of see it's loosely related to the Tinkerer, and that is it for this box. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it all back in here carefully, and and I'll put the same spot here. So looks like character classes, and It will be so each class, as you can see at the very top row here, has their own little symbols and stuff. So pretty cool. And so what we'll do is we'll pull this back, and then we're gonna start pulling stuff outside the box and putting it back in the same spot. So we're gonna start here first and look at these counters, which I assume are counters. Looks like counters, and looks like they count all the way up to 26. Both sides, yep. And looks like two symbols. Looks like I'm assuming it's a blood symbol, and that's probably a blue star. I'm not really sure what that's for. So if I had to guess, maybe health and then magic. But as you can see, they can turn. They're really nice. They're really well made. So how many of these do we have? So it looks like there's 4 of these, and it's actually probably for the 4 players of the game. This is made for a 4-player game, so this is probably counters for the 4 players. So we'll leave that there. Take a look at this next thing here. So it looks like we got more. So these are player reference cards, and I'm sure there's a lot more than just player reference cards right here. But at the very top, it just says player reference, and so we got that going on here, and another pack, which I'm not really sure what this is, but this looks like it's part of the story driven, and there's just wording on it that I'm not going to read to kind of give it away yet, but this is kind of more story driven data material. So we got two other boxes or packs of cards. So awesome. Okay, so it looks like there's cities and roads involved. So this one says city, so we'll put this right here. This one says road, put this right here as well. So we got city and road packs, and there's a lot of cards in each one. So I'm assuming, as you're traveling through parts of the game, you're gonna see multiple aspects of each. And this is a huge stack of cards, and this all looks like equipment, because on the back it says boots of striding, and there's stats movements on the back of the package here. So put this right here. So it's a lot of cards. I'll keep this symbol up here. Okay, so a lot more equipment. This one's a lot smaller pack, but you can tell it's equipment, I guess, because of the symbol that we have here. And on the back it says boots of levitation. So I'm assuming these are higher level pieces of equipment as you progress and play through the game. So so pretty cool. So more of the cards that I showed you guys earlier. So we already talked about that. Looks like another stack. So we got multiple same stacks here, and then I've got some more. Okay. So these, I'm not really sure what these are, but it looks like they affect parts of the game. So these are like maybe action type cards, things that happen throughout the game. There's information in the back of here. None of it makes sense to me yet, but it is telling me to do stuff. So like drawing 5 cards. So that's what this is back here. And these look like they're related to terrain or features, because there's a compass back here, and this one says magma pit. So I'm sure it's related to actual map or parts of the map. So let's put this right here. Just flop it around here. Show you them. And okay, so these are probably the enemies. This top card, it's like a stone skull, and it says stone golem. And so the very back card says living bones. So there's numbers associated to it. I can show you guys here real quick. It's a stone golem, living bones. So we have that there. And okay. these are probably, looks like boss cards maybe, and yeah, we probably will. Maybe after the first attempt to kind of learn how to play, and then we'll do a setup to where, you know, I'll have a camera. So maybe this camera right here be over the top to kind of show off the board, and then we have a separate camera to kind of show us talking and managing the game. And I'll probably try to add more than one camera. Seems like this game seems very involved, so it's probably not that straightforward. But yeah, these look like little boss cards. I'll kind of show you a little bit back on the back here. Let's see, boss cards. So, laying out a room on a little table. Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay. So these are like sleeves, and I believe the sleeves are for the actual boss cards. So when they slide in, it's only going to show the part that's open. So depending on maybe difficulty level, things like that, you'll be able to show which part of the characters you're fighting or bosses or whatever these guys are, whatever they happen to be. And so pretty pretty cool. And there's a total of six sleeves, so pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and cover up the same cards and tokens. This is the cool part. So this is where I'm a sucker for tokens. I'm a sucker for the models. You know, so that's one of the things I like to see here in this setup. So we have some really cool looking tokens. Hope you can kind of see some of it, but I'm going to start covering up some of the things here. It looks like there's is it just 2 bags tokens? Okay, so 2 bags tokens. So I guess I want to take a little bit of time to kind of talk about these tokens, because there's exactly 2 bags, and there's one of each symbol. Looks like there's six total. And looks like there's a symbol for wind, sun, fire, ice. Maybe this is dark magic, and then earth. So kind of show them all off. I'm trying to keep them up before making them fall here, but it's not really helping me. So, okay, see. So very very interesting that there's 2 sets. I'm not really sure what those are for yet. Another thing is these are card holders. So these are for the punch out cards, and really just to kind of hold the cards up while we're playing. So let's take a look here. So okay, so there are monster cards that go inside. Yep. And you want to fight against them by rotating. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I got an extra set. Oh, extra set of these tokens. Interesting. So maybe it's just a packaging error. You only need 1 set. Interesting. Okay. Okay, well that's cool. Yeah, I was trying to figure out why we got 2 sets, because me not playing the game, I'm not really sure. You know, I was thinking maybe I was missing 2, that I needed 4 for each player, or you know, 1 for each player, I mean. But now that we know, so looks like we got a extra set of tokens. So let's see here. What's our next thing? We got some cool little nifty boxes. So we'll take a look and see what's in these. Am I allowed to open these boxes? Because making sure for I open something I'm not supposed to open yet. But let's take a look. This one I can. Okay, so we're not gonna open up the other boxes. Oh, okay. 6 starting classes. Oh, nice. Okay, so we will look at the real boxes. Cool. So this is where I'm gonna get you know, in depth with this. Actually, got the chat blocking the view here, and actually, let's try to make some room here, because what I want to do is switch the cameras just to kind of get some of this stuff out of the way, and show off these guys, because these are the figures that we got going on. And so the cool thing, take a look. So we got the symbols, and we got the actual character. So hopefully, it looks like the camera's not gonna work at me and focus too well. And there we go. You can kind of see the kind of detail these guys have on the models here. So these look great. I'm hoping the camera would focus too. It's on here, but it's not really cooperating with me right now. And okay, well that's okay. I'll give up. But, so these are some of the really cool looking models actually that we have here. So it looks like we're gonna make room for more and kind of show them off. Yes, I am gonna paint these. Yes, so one of the things I do for fun is I play Warhammer, so I'm a really big advocate of painting models, and I think it's I'll show you some of the things I painted. So disclaimer, not related to Gloomhaven, but it's painted models nonetheless. So, this is a Warhammer 40K model. So these are kind of idea. So I've, in terms of painting, yes, you know, I will paint some models to show the details on these guys out, because you know, for it to be solid gray like that, it's going to be really hard to show on the camera without really so I'll take those out of the way without really painting them. So that's going to be the really cool part about this. And man, there's a lot. So let's see if we can really show them this section on the camera. So right here, these little boxes on here, these are all models, I would assume, in here. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of models for us to go through. So let's see if we happen to know. Or is there 6 together, or is there just a couple? Let's see here. So not really sure which models are which. So 101, 22. Some of these are probably characters or enemies. I'm gonna go ahead and open them just to kind of show them off. But okay, this looks like a vampire shaman type model, and the camera's not gonna work with me today. Okay, I'm gonna put him right here, and so looks like there's probably, this is 1 of 2, so, and this is 2 of 2, so they're probably the exact same model. Okay. So there's 6 envelopes that correspond that don't have seals on them. Those that are starting 6. Okay. The envelopes with the red seals are locked classes. Interesting. So looks like as we progress through the game, we'll be able to unlock different classes. So oh yeah, so very much like a real RPG, you know, almost like, so as you're playing and whatnot. So man, I almost feel like have to make another video just for the models alone, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because that's, we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 boxes. So that's a lot of boxes, and we got these long boxes that we were looking at earlier. They're associated with it. Okay, so this is what Fitton Crackshell was talking about. So we have the classes here, and these are the lock classes with the seals. So these are the stickers on them, and they have them locked. So it looks like the first 6 are the ones that are unlocked. So which one was this one at? So with that being said, if this is the case, so this is unlocked 1. So okay, well, if that's the case, we'll at least pull out the first 6. We can leave that there. We just pull out the first 6 models. So I'm gonna put this guy back because I probably should not have shown him yet, which is okay. This is unboxing, so we're unboxing, so this is not a problem. All right, let's take a look here. So that back. So the next symbol. So we got, this is the first guy, first box. That away real quick. And then the next one is the one with the sprocket. And I'll switch the camera back here. So this is the one with the sprocket, and I will take him out to kind of show him off to you guys. Okay. So looks like a character with a mask and a crossbow, and looks like a halfling. They're like really short. It's a really short looking model. That's kind of hard to see, but hopefully camera will show. For these guys, just because of the detail, there's a lot of detail in them, and it's gonna be really hard to show off the detail until I paint them. So, you know, when I paint them is really when we're gonna be able to show them off. So the next one looks like maybe a star of some sorts, and on the model, so on the box. Getting tongue-tied. It is 2 in the morning. I probably should have waited till tomorrow to do that, but I got this tonight, so I was super excited and wanted to play it out. So okay, so it looks like a spellcaster of some sort. So this is probably a picture of some kind of vortex or spell. So this is a female character, like in travel type outfit, and so she's a spellcaster. So I'm gonna put her down right there, and then it's here. It's her symbol. So what's the next one? These are kunai. So these are like a ninja type weapon. So for you guys who are like familiar with like Naruto or whatever, this is the same kind of abilities ninjas use, which I'm not a ninja expert, so I just assuming this is what it is, right? So, but I do know this is like a thrown dagger of type, so hopefully it's ninja in here, maybe. Wrong. Let's take a look. And okay, so looking at the character, another female character, and tribal clothing and some armor, but not a ninja. Does not look like anything like ninja to me. So I can kind of show her off here. Not a ninja. Okay, well, learned something new. I guess this kunais are just a weapon that she has. So pretty cool roster so far, and I am liking the models, by the way. These are great. The attention to detail is really good, and you know the production work, just overall, you know, everything I've seen so far in the box is really great. So this is looks like maybe a stone of sorts, or broken stone. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and open it. It's a symbol that I can't quite describe, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a look and describe this sucker here. Okay, looks like a brawler, alien type face, and the body looks like it's like a hardened armor skin kind of thing. Just think of like the comic, you know, comic books, the Thing from the Fantastic Four, kind of what he looks like. And I'll probably will paint him some kind of stone color, maybe not the brown stone like the Thing. So I'm probably thinking of more like concrete stone, like a stone. Actually, should not have put him in there. Kind of wanted to show the scale of how big these guys are in comparison to each other. He's not that big. He's about the average height size. So next thing. Okay. All right, I'm gonna guess that this is a brain. looks like a brain, so probably some scientific, maybe related, or maybe not scientific. The theme looks like a fantasy type theme, so I'm not quite sure what's gonna be in this box, but we'll see. And to stay in the box. Okay. Actually, this looks like another. It's an animal character. Looks like a rat or a bat character, and he has his fingers on his head, like maybe he's casting a power of some sorts or chanting, making a chanting or whatever. So it looks like a ratkin type character. Um, yeah, fortunately for this video, these guys, it's hard to see because it's a single color and there's no paint on them, so the quality really is not gonna show. Okay, so the envelopes have references art. Okay, so that's good. That's good to know. So actually, let me take a look at this stone guy um, on here. So it looks like, so Fitton mentioned that there's reference cards in here, which I did see earlier, and I didn't put two and two together, and lo and behold, so this is the stone guy, Craig Hart, and he is stone colored, kind of like how I was imagining to paint him. So luckily, he already looks like how I want to paint him. So this will be very easy for me. Um, so that's awesome. So I will probably, with the references, I will probably wind up painting them just kind of how the designers uh, wanted them to be. So that's pretty cool. Thanks for the heads up on that one. And okay, looks like that's all 6 starting characters. Um, so I'll stop there in terms of opening the boxes. I don't know if there's anything else in here that's worth looking at right now. I think that's everything. I think that's all the all the all the boxes here that we have, and so just to kind of show you guys what's on here. So yeah, I think that's everything, and it looks like there's a lot of other cool classes on here that I don't want to touch base yet for this unboxing. Maybe as we play and go through more, we can have a part 2, because I'm sure you guys are getting bored already. So it's almost 1 hour for this, and which I didn't expect it to take this long, but it is a large game. There's a lot going on here, and I feel like this is something that we'll do. Yes, Goober, that is the plan. So or for the painting stream, for the painting, um probably will. The biggest thing for me, um because the models are so small, I often have a hard time getting the camera to really focus on the details, because for me, when I like streaming and painting, I like to be able to get them pretty close. Like this is really would be my minimum distance for painting. So that's really kind of the tough part. So oh, thanks. Yeah, no, this is super exciting for me too. This is super awesome to kind of open it and kind of look through it and check it out. And the funny thing is that I don't know, you guys can't really tell, but I have a lot of board games behind me, and there's a lot of board games that I need to unbox as well that I just haven't had the chance to play or look at. A lot of these are just recommendations by friends and whatnot to take a look and check out. So no, this is great. This is great to unbox. This is pretty cool. So well, that's it for me. Hopefully I'll be able to jump in here pretty soon and dig a little bit more into reading the rules in the game, and hopefully it's not too hard to get the getting started part done. And I probably will try to paint the first initial 6 guys as soon as I can, and when I get a chance to, I will paint them and set up a stream for these guys as well. So yeah, just I guess keep an eye out. Follow the channel if you want. I will mention that a lot of stuff we stream is is a large variety. So I classify ourselves as a variety streamer. for example, I play video games as well. I have the classic NES, which I'm doing a playthrough of Super Mario RPG on here, um, and other things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, just follow or keep an eye out, and I'll try to post more up as much as I can. And I guess that's it. If there's any questions you guys have that you guys want to take a look at, just stick around for a few seconds here, and I just want to end the unboxing portion, and then we can talk about more stuff in the box. So I'm gonna cut the video portion off right here, and so thank you guys for checking out the unboxing of Gloomhaven. So this is gonna be pretty exciting for me to play. I'm looking forward to it, and my friends are very excited too. And so I'll see you guys soon. Peace.